Hi Griffins, I hope you're all okay. I'm really lucky today because I've been asked to read the bedtime story to you, and I'm really pleased that it's this month because this month our value is love, and so I've picked one of my really favourite stories called Guess How Much I Love You. So it's a story I've read a lot to my children and I hope you really like it. This book's actually from reception, so some of you may have already heard this from your teachers. You ready? Little Nut Brown Hare, who was going to bed, held on tight to Big Nut Brown Hare's very long ears. He wanted to be sure that Big Nut Brown Hare was listening. "Guess how much I love you," he said. I don't think I could guess that," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "This much," said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching out his arms as wide as they would go. Look, there he is on the log, stretching out his arms wide. Can you do that, stretching out your arms wide? Big Nut Brown Hare had even longer arms. "But I love you this much," he said. That is a lot," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. Can you see Big Nut Brown Hare? Look at that. That's enormous, isn't it? "I love you as high as I can reach," said Little Nut Brown Hare, stretching up his arms really high into the sky. There he is, look. "I love you as high as I can reach," said Big Nut Brown Hare. That is quite high," said Little Nut Brown Hare. "I wish I had arms like that." Let's see what happens next. Then Little Nut Brown Hare had a good idea. He tumbled upside down and reached up the tree trunk with his feet. "I love you all the way up to my toes," he said, upside down. "And I love you all the way up to your toes," said Big Nut Brown Hare, swinging him up over his head. Look how high, whoosh, all the way up, nearly as high as that tree. "I love you as high as I can hop," laughed Little Nut Brown Hare. Boing, boing, boing. There he is, look, bouncing up and down all around. "But I love you as high as I can hop," smiled Big Nut Brown Hare, and he hopped so high that his ears touched the branches above. Look at that. Really strong. "That's good hopping," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. "I wish I could hop like that." "I love you all the way down the lane as far as the river," cried Little Nut Brown Hare. Gosh, that's a long way, isn't it? Look, can you see that river? All the way down to the sky. "I love you across the river and over the hills," said Big Nut Brown Hare. Over the hills, even further. "That's very far," thought Little Nut Brown Hare. He was almost too sleepy to think any more. Then he looked beyond the thorn bushes, out into the big dark night. Nothing could be further than the sky. "I love you right up to the moon," he said, and he closed his eyes. Gosh, the moon! Wonder if you can see the moon tonight when you're hearing this story. All the way up to the moon. "That's far," said Big Nut Brown Hare. "That is very far," he thought. Big Nut Brown Hare settled Little Nut Brown Hare onto his bed of leaves for the night. He leaned over and kissed him good night. Then he lay down close by and he whispered with a smile, I love you. Right up to the moon. And back, he said. Good night. Lots of love. Have a lovely night's sleep. Bye, Griffins. Bye-bye.